Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 20 of Vlogmas. So since this year is slowly coming to an end, I thought I would start wrapping things up here. And I honestly thought I did this video last year and I'm surprised I haven't done it before. So I'm going to be sharing my favorite makeup products of 2022. Now if I'm being honest, most of these I probably started using before this year, but these are just the makeup products that I used all year long. If you've watched any of my Get Ready With Me's or any type of makeup videos, I'm sure I probably mentioned some of these products once before. It might get a little repetitive, but these are just the products that I loved all year and I wanted to share them with you. So let's get started. And I'll have everything linked below if you're interested in trying anything out, or as always, if you've tried something, then let me know your opinion. So when it comes to starting off on doing my makeup, my favorite thing to use, I don't care if it's the summer or winter, I always go in with this e.l.f. mattifying lotion. As long as they keep making this, I will continue to buy it. I probably am going to need a new one soon because it's getting pretty empty. But I just love this. It looks so nice on my skin and it doesn't dry me out. It doesn't smell like anything. It says that there's kaolin clay and tea tree, but it doesn't have any type of heavy fragrance. My favorite primer for years. If I have been doing my favorite products every single year, I probably would have started mentioning this back in college, most likely, or even high school. So like 2016. Hard Candy, another one. As long as they keep making this, I'm gonna continue buying it. This one is technically their older packaging. I have a newer one that does look a little different, but it's still the same, and it's their Sheer Envy Mattifying Primer. Now, you may think doing matte 2 times might like be too much, but for my skin, it works great. The combination of these two, they did something with both of these products. So this is pretty much the only primer that I will continue to repurchase and go back to. It's affordable. You can get it at Walmart. And I always said I wish they sold Hard Candy at Ulta because I would definitely try a lot more of their stuff. Moving on to like foundations and concealers. I've said before I'm really not into wearing foundations all that much, but one that I have used throughout this year is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I just have 2 different shades. This is 12 and this is 12.2. And I love this foundation so much. It's such like a natural looking full coverage, but like it's not cakey type of foundation. So definitely give this a try. I've talked about Makeup Revolution plenty of times and love them. I'm just doing concealer. I have the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. This, again, 2 different shades. I actually think I have 3 of these. I love this concealer so much. I don't know what they put in it, but it's just beautiful. And I will say I definitely do more concealer days than foundation. I probably use these every single day of 2022. So if you don't want to purchase or shop with Makeup Revolution, my next favorite concealer is the Maybelline Fit Me. And let me just say, most of this is all drugstore. I forgot to mention that. So all of this is very affordable. So this concealer has been around for years, but I don't care. It's still amazing. And one thing I love about it is just how skinny the little applicator is. I feel like it makes it very easy to work with. This is kind of random. You know, sometimes I use 2 different shades depending on what the tan is looking like. If you didn't want to buy multiple shades, kind of like I do, obviously it costs more money to do that. A great alternative that I tried this year that I was like so surprised with, but it makes sense, like, you know, when you paint and stuff, like you mix white in and other colors to like match you or match whatever you're trying to get. So this is the LA Girl Foundation Mixing Pigment, and it's literally just like a white foundation almost. So you can just mix it all together and get your perfect shade. So I really like that because not every foundation I have, I obviously get multiple of. And sometimes even like it might just be like a little bit too dark that it's really not worth purchasing a whole new one for. Now if we're moving on to powders, this one I started using back in college and then I kind of forgot about it for a couple years. And then I think this year at some point maybe I was like, you know what, I forgot about that, so let me try it again. This Wet n Wild little contour duo palette. Okay, so as we can see, I obviously have used a lot of this banana powder. And I've been getting more into using the contour, and I think that's why I didn't repurchase it for a while, because I felt like I was just kind of using the majority of the banana and I was never really going for the contour. I think why was because when I go in with my contour brush, it kind of gets like too powdery. So I don't know why I didn't really like that. Like, it looks beautiful on, I just didn't like the mess that it was making. But I'm like, you know what? It's worth the mess. I fell in love again with this year. I also love this. Oh my god, I'm almost done with it. That's like, look at the size of this thing. I can't believe I use this all year. And this is also from Wet n Wild. This is just the banana powder by itself. Now, a setting and mattifying powder that I've used, I put it on because I was looking kind of oily. And I also really like using this on my brows as like a prep step before putting my brows on, just to keep them like mattified. This one's from Makeup Revolution, but this is like their Relove Revolution. I don't know if that brand came out, it was like a exciting launch at first, and then you never really heard anything about it again. If they do have it, I probably would repurchase. It's just a white setting powder, but it doesn't give you, you know, Casper type of flashback or look. My favorite bronzer probably of this year, other than the e.l.f. one because I finished that, is this one from Wet n Wild. You wouldn't even think this because it's a Care Bears limited edition one. I think they still have it on Walmart's website though. But y'all, when you start getting close to hitting the pan, I don't know if you can see, oh, right there, you know it's been a good year using this. So this is just a beautiful bronzer, and I just love it so much. Now, another option, I don't know if this is still available. I was holding on to this for the longest time, so it might be discontinued, so I hate to mention it, but this one from Lottie London, I honestly bought this a couple years ago and I kept it in my little makeup stash to eventually get to, and then it just took me forever. But this one as well I really like. Probably not more than that Care Bears one. And I feel like it's kind of a cooler tone if you don't want it as warm as that Care Bears one. Now, something that became a favorite a little bit later, past couple months, was this Merit Bronze Bomb stick. It's basically like a contouring stick, and it just looks beautiful. It blends out so nicely. You don't even really need to do much. And if you don't want to put a powder over it, like this just warms up your face and sculpts your face, and it looks beautiful. So I've shared this in a couple videos. I just used it recently in my Merit video and love that. Okay, blush. Now this one I'm pretty sure was a 2022 find at Dollar Tree of all places. This is the LA Colors Cream Gel Blush. I don't know. LA Colors knew what they were doing when they made this. This is the shade Hypnotize, and girl, I was hypnotized when I used it. It looks so pretty. I have blush on, but maybe I'll just put a little bit on top of it. Like, I was shook. Let's see, I just put a little bit. Okay, like, look at how pretty that is. I kind of made it into a blush slash highlighter, but okay, now I have to do it on the other side because it has to match. Oh yeah, I put a little bit too much on my finger. But I couldn't believe it. I think I tried it on TikTok, like on camera for the first time maybe, and I was like, girl, are you for real? LA Colors, the only downside with them I've noticed is that, like, if you find something you love, you better go back to Dollar Tree that same day and like stock up on it. The next time you go to Dollar Tree, unless you go to Dollar Tree every single day, even if you do, it probably won't be there the next day. And I feel like I haven't seen this since I bought this. So that's the only thing with them, is like it's hard to recommend their products because we don't know if they're still going to be there. And they don't be having it on their website. And then a powder blush that I've been obsessed with from e.l.f. This is the Always Earthy. I've had this for a while, but I will say this year I definitely got into it more and we hit the pan. I picked out like a couple eyeliners. Truthfully, I really backed off using eyeliners this year. I know I put on some today. Getting the eye surgery back in February, I was really like cautious and paranoid about anything going like near my eyes or in my eyes. So I'm not even gonna really mention an eyeliner because I really haven't used it much. My 2022 mascara of the year, e.l.f. Big Mood. Now the wand's looking a little crazy. It's been through some stuff. This and the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, which I need to get a replacement. Those are my top two mascaras, but I'm gonna give all the attention to e.l.f. this year for my mascara of the year. That's all I have to say. My brow pencil of the year, the L'Oreal Brow Stylist. Love it. Amazing, beautiful, perfect. I've used this every single day of 2022. I can confirm that. I pair that pencil with the LA Girl Brow Pomade. The two of them together, they're best friends in my opinion. Another Dollar Tree win. I didn't realize I cracked the packaging. Vaseline Lip Therapy Cocoa Butter. I just picked up another one when I went shopping at Dollar Tree like Friday night or Saturday. I put it on constantly. I'm kind of obsessed, I think, with it. And I always like to put it on before I start my makeup just to get my lips moisturized for whatever lip I'm doing. Now for actual lip gloss, that's pretty much all I wear. I don't really wear lipstick that much. My clear gloss of the year. This is Juice Gloss by NYX. I feel like I always have to mention the Fenty Glow from Fenty Beauty. This I like to wear, not on special occasions, but like when I'm going out to do things. The regular gloss, like I'll wear this to the gym. I don't really wear Fenty Glow to the gym because I feel like, does the gym really need to see how beautiful and sparkly my lips are right now? Probably not. I think that is everything that I wanted to include for my favorites of 2022. I'm like looking around seeing if I forgot anything. I'm excited for 2023 and to see, what new products come out for companies. I'm always stalking Ulta's website and I'm always on like their new arrivals page because I like to see like what new makeup is coming out, which reminds me, there's a couple new items that I wanted to buy. NYX just came out with like a new foundation, kind of maybe like a tinted moisturizer. So that was one thing I wanted to get. Makeup Revolution that I was just talking about, they came out with a new concealer. CoverGirl, which I be sleeping on CoverGirl, but I feel like I used CoverGirl a lot in high school. I loved some of their mascaras, but a lot of the time, like, it was kind of hits and misses for me with them. But they have a new gloss that I wanted to try. That's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!